Alright guys, so different outfit, different day. What happened is that I got into a bunch of other things, started doing other stuff. Just like totally out of control. Yesterday I went to an estate sale. I did really well at that estate sale. This whole bag right here is filled with stuff from that estate sale. I think I spent under $40 at that sale. What else did I do yesterday? I think I hit a couple yards, maybe yards. No, I went to a church sale. That's right. I'm sorry, guys. Went to a church sale and an estate sale yesterday, and today there was 1 yard sale. And to fill the time in, yesterday I went to a couple thrift stores. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to get into that stuff. Right now I'm just going to put you guys right up on the thing. And if I can find it, I think it's over here somewhere. Sorry guys. I think it's over here. It is. It's right here. Alright, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. And we got some really good stuff to go over, guys. So the rest of this video, I'm going to try to, I don't know, it might be super long, it might not be. I'm gonna try to go through it, you know, kind of quick, and we'll see what we have from there. It's just going to be sporadic. I'm just going to be like, you know, whatever. This was Goodwill yesterday. That was, wow. Menswear, oh yeah, because I got, wait till you see some of these coats I got. I think what we're going to do is, sorry guys, I was just eating, and I don't know, am I spitting food everywhere? Who knows, I'm a slob. Anyway, I'm not a slob, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so we spent 95 doll hairs at this Goodwill yesterday, but there was a really good reason why. So we're going to get into that right now, and this is going to get filed with the taxes. We're going to throw it over there so I can put it away and file it. And first we found well, these weren't first, but I had to really spend up at this Goodwill. They're very overpriced. They had a lot of Peter Millar. They were all priced at $15. Even on half off day, I wouldn't spend $7 on them because they're probably only going to sell. You'll be lucky if you get $30 for them. This is what I'm trying to say. They all had club logos on them, and they were summer comfort. They were very nice, but now is not the time to spend up on summer items. Now is the time to get stuff like this, like Gore-Tex golf pants, zero restriction. If you guys ever see these, do not leave them. They're $50 all day. As soon as I seen the back, I seen the Gore-Tex, and I went, okay, these are Gore-Tex. These are the ones that you want to pick up. The plain ones I wouldn't spend 10 on because you might get 30 for them, but these are going to sell all day for $40 to $50. So we are going to turn that $10 bill into, you know, we're gonna quadruple that $4, so, or that $10. I'm sorry. And check out this polo. Man, I wish that this polo was not. First, I wish it was not an extra large, and second, I wish that it wasn't tall. So, but I kind of do because we are going to get good money for it now. It is an extra large tall polo Ralph Lauren. It is like a cut and sew, like a color block. Look at that polo, guys. Man, that's really dope. Check out the sleeve. It's got like an army sleeve on it. It says 67, and then it has the stripes on that side, and this side says 67, and then the back is just also color blocked, and it's just a really cool sweater, guys. We did spend up on this. This was also $10, but this is a $50 bill all day also. So with this and that, we should get our money back. Pretty close to it anyway. I would say that somebody would definitely pay $50 for that polo sweater, no doubt in my mind. And then, okay, so that was part of the church sale. And then check these out. Here are the pants. Okay, whenever I see this type of pinstripe, navy blue, I always pick it up. Got a little bit of dirt on it, but they are in very good condition. I'm going to put this over here. This is something for later, and I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I'm going to try to shove it somewhere. Here. Put it right there. All right, now check out the jacket. This is bespoke, which means that it was made. It was handmade for someone, which means the person that had it made. It has surgeon cuffs, which means they are functional, which means they unbutton so that you can do different things with your cuffs. You can fold them and make them, you know, look a little different. And it is a double-breasted, which is very, very good. We want that, and it's Hickey Freeman. For you guys who don't know, Hickey Freeman is a very high-end brand. This was probably like $1,000 suit. Hickey Freeman, it was probably anywhere between $600 to $900. I can get $100 for it all day. I had to find the pants and the jacket. The jacket was $11.50, and the pants were probably like, you know, somewhere between $7 and $10, something like that. They were $9. So altogether, we spent $20 on that suit, which is super high. Never spent $20 on suits unless it's like Armani or Purple Label Ralph Lauren, something that I know that it's a definite $100 bill. But these are definite $100. These are, I think the least amount that I would get would be $75, but I really doubt that. These are very good patterns. First of all, that's a beautiful pattern. That could be a $200 bill all day. I could try and stretch it to $200. But they're in great condition. There's no wear. There's no holes. They're just in beautiful condition. And when I say they are, I mean we found another one, guys. This is also another one, obviously owned by the same person. Custom tailored for, this guy's last name was Friday. How interesting. All right, we're not going to put his name in, but there's the logo label. That's a newer label, not super new, but new enough. And this is double-breasted. We have the jacket and the pants. The jacket on this one was $11.50. They're just definite swoops, guys. They're definite patterns that I want to pick up. So, where's the pants? Pants are somewhere. They're definitely here. We have another suit in here too. What was this suit? Yikes. Maybe I'll do that when I'm done with the haul video. We'll just do that because, yeah, there's a suit there. A suit there. There's the pants to that suit. There's another sport coat. What was this one? This one was also a double breast. And this one was the Hugo Boss one, the one that I couldn't figure out. Yeah, so I think it's time that we start on some suits, guys. What do you think? They are definitely starting to pile up a little bit. And then, so the pants are in here somewhere to that jacket. We will find them. They should have been in with this pile. They should have been in with this stuff, but I don't see them. That's stuff from another haul. We did clean. I didn't get the stains out of the North Face children's snow suit, but I did get. This is like in perfect condition. We have the North Face, which is the jacket, and we have the interchangeable North Face jacket. So all day, every day, that's at least $30 or $40. We did pay up for this also. See, they used to be $7, and I used to get them on sale half price. Now I still pay $6 for these when they are half price, but this I wasn't leaving because I was very surprised to see. Obviously, it's a Harris tweed, but it is a Ben Silver. If you look up this brand, this is these are ones that you want to find. This is Ben Silver. I see them selling anywhere from between $100 and $150. I'm going to shoot for $150. I really like the pattern. I really like the color. The color is really nice. But all the buttons are there. I don't really see any stains. Maybe super light if they are, and it's a herringbone pattern. So right there, just along with the suits, that jacket, that $100 is easily recouped and tripled already. So trying to think what else did I get at the thrift store. We're going to move the North Face out of the way because that's in the way. This was stuff that we already went through. All that stuff, so let me just put that there. Anyway, this was at the church sale. We found Patagonia. Anytime you see Patagonia, if you find it at a church sale, it was $4 fill a bag. definite swoop. So I'm not sure what this fleece is worth. I know it's a men's. I think it's a large or an extra large. It is a big size. It's a men's large, which is a perfect size. It's a decent color. It's like a rust orange and gray. We should definitely do well with that. And check out these Hush Puppies. I went out today. It was kind of a waste of time. I should have just came straight to the shop, shipped some items, went to work, did that. But you know me, curiosity always kills the cat, and I went out and I didn't really find anything. I spent $10, so it wasn't a total waste of money, but it was kind of a waste of gas. But sometimes it bees like that. You never know. I could have went out today and found an amazing item. You just have, if you don't go, you won't find out. But sometimes, you know, you gotta stay your butt home. But anyway, check these out. Check these Hush Puppies out. They were only $3. They still have the paper on the tassels, so I know they're new. They were never worn. They were definitely never worn. I got the box to them. I only paid 3 doll hairs for them. I'm not really sure what they're worth. Probably not a ton. Probably like 30 bucks, 25 or 30. They're a good size. They're a size 8. So we'll see about those. We'll check those out. I'm gonna get a drink real quick, guys. There's a lot of stuff to go through. Yesterday I went to the spot where I have my stuff, like the consignment shop or whatever, the Cove, and I found a belt. I think it was the day before yesterday. Found an Oakley belt. Anytime you see this belt, guys, grab it. This is like a $30, $40 belt. I don't think the last one I found was white. It might have been black or silver, but this one is kind of like a cream, like a beige, not really white, like an off-white. Yeah, it's kind of like a cream, and it has like, it's kind of like cracked all through, like if you see the design right there. But anyway, Oakley all day. This is a $30 to $40 belt. The buckle by itself sells for like $25, but it's always been a belt. Alright, so here's a couple more items that I did get at that yard sale. I think she said that these were made in Argentina. Shoes were like $3. I spent 10. Spent 10 whole doll hairs. I think she said all her husband's shoes were all my size. They were all 11s. These are pretty cool. Not really sure. She said that it was some type of small animal that these are made from. Could be calf skin. I don't know. I don't really see. Those are like inside. The label's kind of pulled out of these, and there's no material. They are definitely leather. If you look, I mean, leather can be simulated also, but I think that these are real leather. Oh, and I didn't notice that the strings, that one was kind of ripped, but they're definitely probably worn, but we'll see, whatever. I don't know. These were just kind of like a remorse buy. I was there, and she was just trying to sell stuff, and I bought it. But check out these Crocs. These are actually my size. Don't think that I would wear them, but they're cool. These are probably like 20 bucks. They're kind of like distressed, like destroyed look. They're pretty cool. The bottoms of them have some decent wear in them. They're used, so they're probably not worth too much, but I only paid $3 for them. We'll see. We'll see, said the blind man with those. We're going to put the shoes under there. Things are starting to pile up, guys. Hello. Okay, so I had a customer. They were just kind of browsing, so just shut the door over there so I don't have to deal with that right now because I'm trying to record this video. So, anyway, let's get right into the rest of what we got. This was the rest of that yard sale. A couple more items that I got from there besides the shoes. We got these. They're a little too small for me. They're older. They're 2001, so they're vintage. This Adidas tag, whenever you see it, there's that little tag right next to it, and it tells you the date right there. See how it says 9/1? That's 2001. It's September. So nothing crazy special, but they are lined. They are in good condition. I always look for like wear. There's always like light spots if they were worn a lot. Probably should have made sure the pockets didn't have holes in them, but Usually they're pretty good. People usually take care of these. I know I take care of mine. I got Swishies on right now. They're just so comfortable. I love them. These are a little wrinkled. Probably might want to wash them. They'll probably be a little wrinkled if I put them. Always want to check the elastic and make sure it doesn't crack. That means that it's dry rotted. So those are from 2001. They're vintage. Probably like 25 bucks for them. I'm not going to get a ton for them, but I only paid $1. Then we got this cool Peter Millar. We got Peter Millar for $1. See, that's what I like to see. Not the $15 price tag at the Goodwills. Like, it's getting ridiculous, guys. You got to find other ways. That's why yard sales are imperative. See, I went out today and I saved a good bit of money. And this is a smaller, I think this is women's. It says Peter Millar, it's large. Yeah, this one is a woman's. And it says HON, it says Barcelona. So I'm not sure if that's going to affect the value, but this is definitely a woman's. This is not a men's large. It's way too small. This will probably look good on the mannequin. You could always throw that on the mannequin. So good to go. All right, so we're going to move these Berkeys. Still got my Berkeys up. These are going to need a deep clean. I'm going to move them. The other ones are not going to need to be cleaned. Just wipe down. Those are going to need to be scrubbed because those are a little bit dirtier. We're definitely going to move this stuff out of the way. We got some Eileen Fisher from the thrift store that we definitely need to get listed. We got this old jacket I got to get listed. And yeah, clothes are piling up, guys. We got to get on them. So let's see what we got in here. Well, this church sale. Alright, so don't really need the paper. Throw that over there and deal with it later. So check it out. We got, I was trying to see if there was maybe pant or a jacket to this. We got the Logo Athletic. What size are these? They're too big for me or I would rock them. I think they're Flyers. Yeah, these are Flyers, which hockey season is basically here. These are really cool. Plus, I don't like open bottom. The ones I have on right now are open bottom, but they're not big open bottom. These are more of like a tapered swishy that I have on right now. So those are cool. They have the zippers on the side. Not a ton of wear on the bottom. Those are in great condition. Probably like 25 for them, 20 to 25. Check out these Nauticas. These are cool. These are a hard sell too. For some reason, I don't even know why I picked these up, but it's not the super old label. That's probably a Y2K label. Mid-2000s, something like that. There was tons of Vineyard Vines, and they were just in good condition. So at church sales, they usually put clothing on tables, and you just kind of go through the tables, and I did really well. Really well. I think the total was $40. This one has a stain. It has one little stain right there. Nice Vineyard Vines. Vineyard t-shirts aren't worth much, probably only 15 anyway. Maybe, well, that one has a hole too. Has a little pinhole in it too. Yeah. Then here's another one. They feel like they're just made out of really good cotton. They're really soft. Yeah, 100% cotton. Just the cotton is just, there's another one. This one's in better condition. I don't see any stains. I don't see pinholes. Maybe I'll throw those two together. Just sell them together. They're really light pastel colors. Really nice. Then we have, this is, I wonder if my son would wear this. I just gave him a shirt too. This is Naruto. This is kind of like what he likes. I don't know what the button downs are worth. Naruto Shippuden. Is that how you pronounce it? This is Ripple Junction. We'll check out the price on it and see if it's not like a super crazy price on that shirt. I might just give that to my son. Then check this out. This was hanging up on a rack. I think they charged me $3 for it. This one's a little bit different because it does have the side lace. It's in pretty good condition. A little bit of wear, nothing crazy. I don't know, not familiar with that brand, FMC, but it is definitely genuine leather. And what do we have here? Then check out this Nike. This was hanging up as well. It's too small for me and my boys. It is a small, so yeah. We are like medium large. But look at that big old spell out on the back. It's a Nike sportswear. It's the perfect season, perfect time to list something like this. So we'll definitely get that up and listed. I'm gonna move that over there. We'll deal with that later. Yeah. So another bag, church bag. I did get a bunch of children's stuff. We're gonna go through that really quick. I'm not gonna show you each individual piece, but it is all stuff like the. Oh, this one was this the 18? Nope, this one was MASH. These are all vintage 80s boys like pajama tops, and they're all like that. They're all like camo, like this. Like this one is cool too. This one is like super thin. These are neat. I think what I'm going to do with these is I think I may just lot these all together. And somebody may just buy all of them. They may use them for something. I'm not sure. Maybe I will show you. They are really cool to like look at. Let me move my camera. They are really cool. Check that one out. That one's dope. This one has a date, 1986. This one is a bigger size. It's not like super small. And it's on a Screen Star. Look at that. Screen Star large, made in USA. So this was actually a bigger shirt. This could almost be like a men's extra small, maybe something like that. I don't know, but it is a really cool. That is a cool shirt. That is dope. That could pass on for like, you know, maybe like a men's size or something like that. Let me check this out. This one says Ground Crew. What's that say? Report from the front. These are cool. They're all like army type, like army men and things like that were like really, really big for kids in like the 70s and 80s and things like that. What's this one? Check this one out. Another one. And these are all made in USA. They're all vintage, single stitch. You're making me dust. The dust is making my nose itch. Here's another one. This one's missing the tag. Look at this one. Wildcat Fighter. You can see right through it. It's so thin. Really cool. Figured why not. I might as well just show you all of them. Look at this one. Air Force. These are like, they're like pajamas. But I didn't see any of the bottoms to them. There's no bottoms, so. Oh well. That's fine. And last but not least, this one is. It's on an Outfitters. What does that say? Something Express. And it says Aero Squadron. Sea of Japan. This is cool. That one's pretty neat. That one's dope. Look at that little print on there. These are cool. So I might just be able to put these all together. Now, mind you, I only have like $2 invested in all of these. I will pick up children's vintage clothing because it definitely sells, guys. Don't get it twisted. Some people may tell you not to pick them up because they don't sell, but in actuality, if you look up some vintage children's clothing like Pearl Snaps and things like that, they definitely sell. People buy them. They could be putting them on dolls. They could be putting them on their kids. You know, who knows? I don't know. But I do know that they do sell. I know that they're not a big seller. It's not like, you know, they're not going to sell super fast, but it is what it is. All right, so this Supernova, I did look up Supernova, and Adidas does have a Supernova. This was actually a team, I think, out here, maybe in Pennsylvania, like a soccer team. So it's on a vintage Lotto. Really cool. It's made in USA. Just really, really neat. But we'll see. We'll see if we can sell it. There was a Supernova coat. It was a Lotto coat. It was kind of stretched out, so I just left it there. I probably should have just grabbed it anyway and tried to sell it. But my experience with jackets with big flaws like that is that they don't sell very well. So I was like, let me just leave it. I'll just take the shirts. So there was tons of shirts. We learned a new brand too. I'm going to show you that brand. Check this out. This one is on a vintage Adidas. This is an older tag. Made in Malaysia. That's the old tag, guys. That's as That's 90s. And this is also Supernova. So it is FC, which is football club. So Supernova Football Club. Football is basically soccer. Is soccer. You know, that's whatever. And then here's another one. This one is on another old Adidas tag. I mean, at least they're on Adidas. At least they're on vintage tags, and they're on good brands. So this one is cool. This one is a big size. It was probably one of the dads, one of the coaches. It has a number 10 on it. It's just really cool. They're in pretty good condition. That one's in decent. That's on a Climalite. And there's another one. This one has the same number, another number 10. This one's dope. That one's dope. I don't think that we should have a hard time selling these. They may even be from someone local that actually played on this team. They may even go right here in Pennsylvania, guys. Sometimes that does happen. I would not doubt it. And then here's another one. I just didn't see the reason to leave them. I don't know. I have probably less than $4 invested in them. I probably fit these and more stuff into. That one's a number 4. Probably fit all of them, and you know, they were just cheap, and that's the reason why I grabbed them. Any other time, I wouldn't have bought them if they would have just been in like a thrift store for like $8, or I definitely would have left them. And then we learned a new brand. The brand is called Cartonier. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that, but decent brand. That has a really good sell-through rate, and got them at church sale. So we have, you know, $1 a piece invested in them, not even. So we have one pair. I believe they're all women's. There's another pair. They got like cool little buttons. I think these are like school pants, maybe something like that. I think if they're all the same size, I might just lop them together. There's a pair there. There's another pair. Same brand. I think they might be different sizes. They have like big cuffs on them. And there's another pair. So there's another pair. I think these are a size 4. So yeah, they need a little cleaned up, but then they're good to go. We have 3 pairs of them, and this is probably about $60 worth of pants right there, so not too bad. Did okay on that. And then we have, check this shirt out. This is cool. It's on a Monte Carlo. I've never heard of the brand. Obviously, I've heard of Monte Carlo, but made in Indonesia. Just a really cool shirt. These are really easy to photograph. Like, they just lay flat, and they're easy to measure. 2 measurements, pit to pit, neck to hem, and that's it. You are done. Pretty cool design. Then we got a couple scarves. This one is on a, I tried to find ones that were actual. This one is a Talbot, and it's 100% silk. It's got like fruit on it. It's cute. Could be a $10 to $20 piece right here. Super easy to ship. They always weigh 1 ounce. Sometimes they're less than that. Then this one is a Ralph Lauren. Right, so we have a Ralph Lauren. This is obviously silk. And this one is a rectangular scarf. So like long, really nice, pretty, floral, nice scarf. Great condition, no stains. Kind of smells like the other, maybe like the perfume that woman was wearing. I'm not really sure why I got that, but 7 Diamonds, not a great brand, but it was there, and got a cool design on it. It's got like a floral, and I think they're usually flip cuff. So we got a flip cuff. Check out that floral design. It's kind of like a pointy, like a pointy collar. Point is what we would call it. So not a bad looking shirt. So do okay with that. And then this was in the pile as well, and it is brand new. This is a like a cow neck. Women's Scarlet. It's a size small. It is in an Eddie Bauer. So it's just like a shawl type of deal, like a cow neck, not a shawl. This is actually nice. This actually looks like something that you could like work out in, maybe like a workout piece. We'll have to look that up. Google Lens is your friend. Google Lens is your friend. Don't forget that, guys. All right, so here, I'm going to go through this bag again. And this was from, these are from the Pink Hands of Hope. I stopped at a thrift store in Mechanicsburg while I was out that way. Anyway, don't be afraid to go outside your comfort zone. These are Drew. These are like comfort shoes for people that have like problems with their legs and their diabetes and things like that. And they are, I think they're called Tulip. They're called the Tulip version, and these are expensive, guys. These are like $100. So these are brand new. They were never worn. I think they were $7, $7 or $8. They're a decent size. Yeah, they're called the Tulip, and they're a 10WW, so they're double wide. And I should get about $50 or $60 for them. So not bad for 7 ballies. 7 ballies. Now this was only $3. There's one listed for like $30. That's why I was like, you know what? Let me grab it. If anything, I'll get $25 for it. I'll charge shipping, $5 to ship this. Because that's probably about what it's going to cost to ship it. Media mail. I'm guessing these can go media mail. They are books. They are media. And it was from Borders. On sale at Borders. Best way to rip labels off like this, especially when they're on top of plastic, is to pull like a Band-Aid. And they just, boom, it comes right off. Most of the time. Not all the time, but whatever. Alright guys, let's get through this stuff. And this was in Salvation Army. Let's see. Quacker Factory, not a great brand. It's from QVC. Here is the QVC tag. I got tired of looking at this, guys. It was sitting in the store for so long. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to grab it. It has a $10 tag, but it was half off, so it was $5. And it's got Americana on it, and it's a big size. It's a 3X. I think there's one listed for like $30 or $40, something like that. So we're definitely going to charge shipping on that. It's too heavy not to. And I took a chance on this. I paid up for it. Like I said, everything is just, the prices are going through the roof. This was $15. But this is probably a $100 jersey. It's Stingrays. It's Reebok. I'm pretty sure it's authentic. The stitching is beautiful on it. It's got a couple light stains like that could come out, but I'm just going to note it in the thing and just let them take the stains out. I don't want to wash this, but this is just like an authentic Reebok hockey jersey, and it is Stingrays, South Carolina Stingrays. I just sold a jersey. It took a long time to sell, but when it sold, I got $100 for it. So that's about what this is. I don't even think that this one, I think there is one listed, and I think it's over $100. So definitely worth the $15 investment. We'll get that listed today. This, I didn't want to let it sit anymore. I got tired of it sitting. We spent a total of $39 at that Salvation Army, and the jersey will more than pay for it. So definitely worth it. Just a really, really nice London Fog. Very nice. It's not a double-breasted, but it's got all the buttons, and it's just beautiful condition. This is a men's. I thought it was a woman's. It is not, but it's just a small men's. It was $20, but it was half off, so it was only $10. I could have purchased this before for $10, and I didn't. So it's a 38 regular. I'm guessing. I think that this is a men's, guys. I think it's a men's. It's just a small man, you know, like a smaller guy. But just the condition is just, it's beautiful. Really, really nice. And this is a great pattern. It's a great color. This gray herringbone does really well. So does the Glen Plaid. The Glen Plaid does really well also. And I paid $6 on this, but this is a... it is lamb's wool. Lamb's wool is definitely a lot better than regular wool. It was only $6. I was like, you know what, let me grab it. It's a large. V-neck's not my style. I won't wear it. There's no holes in it, no stains. And this is about a $30 to a $40 piece. Believe it or not, I was actually surprised to see that one was actually, sold for that. So these were $1. I got these at a yard sale. We got a Nike. We got some Nike stretchies, just like some Live Strong or Combat, Pro Combat or whatever they are. They're only $1. And then I've never seen the Hoka Ona. I think that's how you pronounce it, like Hawaiian or something, right? Never seen a shirt before, but it was only $1. I think it was less than $1. Might have been $1. So I was like, you know what? Let me grab it. All right, so my daughter gave me some perfume bottles. I got to go through them. This one is Elizabeth Arden. I think it's Red Door by Elizabeth Arden. I think I've sold this before. And this one is BBW Sea Island Cotton. I don't even know. But if you find these old perfume bottles, guys, they sell. People buy them. People want the old ingredients, because a lot of times it'll change over time, and people want the old stuff. So I'm going to put them up here, and we're going to look them up, and we'll go from there. I'm probably not going to do every single thing. It's just too much stuff for me to go in and tell you what this and that is selling for. Paid $2 for this. This was an estate sale. I opened the box up, and it's brand new. It's still in the package, still in the plastic. They never used it. I wonder if they were trying to get 17 for it, or that was just a number on it. But this is a Fitbit Araya Wi-Fi Smart Scale. I just sold a white one for like $30 or $40, something like that. It might have been more, and it was the same thing. It was new, open box. So, really cool. Definitely something that I wasn't going to leave behind. Bag ripped. More church sale stuff. We're gonna throw this out. More church sale stuff. We did find some vintage clothing in with this pile. Check this one out. This is cool. Vic Firth he makes drumsticks. I couldn't find this particular one. Number one in the world. Really cool. So that's a cool shirt. Easy to list. I didn't see a ton of stains on it. Didn't look too bad. And then check this out. Agio is a decent brand. They do like golf polos, but we have an Agio Mac Tools. So for someone that works for them or uses their tools, it just wants the polo, there you go. Check this out. Kappa Delta. Really cool. This is definitely vintage. Check out the tag. It's on a vintage jerseys tag, made in USA, and it is a single stitch. So I was definitely going to pick that up. This looks like they just didn't even wear it. It's not new, but it's in great shape. It's in very good condition, and it's really cool because it has Winnie the Pooh on it. I mean, who doesn't want Winnie the Pooh? There's a lot of college stuff, so we're going to get to that. I'm going to show you all of it. Then we have, this was my sweater. Put that away. Of course, it's the vintage. It's my vintage Russell Athletics. I love Russell Athletics. Shout out to Paul Cantu. He is also a lover of Russell Athletic. And check this out. Another Kappa Delta. And this is really, really cool. Check this tag out. I think it's made in USA. Assembled in Mexico. It's on an Ultimate Hanes Cotton Print Pro, but it has like that, like the crop. It's just like I think these are called boyfriend sweaters. I think that's what this is called. It's got a little stain in the back. Nothing crazy, but really cool. Definitely probably 90s Y2K. Probably 90s. And let's see, I think there's another one. This one I wasn't going to pick up because it does have a stain. Another Alpha, Kappa Alpha. It has a little bit of stain on the bottom, but it is also on a vintage Fruit of the Loom, made in USA. The single stitch. So, we got to get it, guys. We got to get it. And then, what is this? I think this is another one. Then there's another one. This one's on a Screen Star. And this one's in good condition. Check that one out. Another Kappa Alpha. Shouldn't be too hard to find, guys. It's just a college. It's a college Sorority, made in USA on a Best. That one's in great condition. I wasn't going to leave them. There was just no way. And then check this out. Lady, shout out to the lady that handed it to me. Just in time for Halloween, we got the Tinkerbell. I think that's supposed to light up there or do something, and I'm sure it doesn't work anymore. Yeah. Maybe it does. I could be wrong. It probably has somewhere you're supposed to push. Yeah, I would think that it has somewhere on it that you would have to push. It doesn't go anywhere else. How would you open it though? You'd have to cut it open to get to the battery. To put another battery in. Yeah. Which is kind of... Yeah, I would have to cut the bottom of it out. But still, whatever. Cool Disney hoodie. That should do okay. Then we found another Disney. Disney things were just being thrown at me. I believe this is a large. It's kind of like a nightgown. Like a sleepy type of deal there. Could be a $10 item. Something like that. And check this out. I think this is a Lauren. This is a Ralph Lauren 100% cashmere. Nice little top. It's a medium, good size. I don't see any holes in it. Does have a little bit of pilling, but other than that, it's in pretty good condition. It has the ribbed cable knit, like ribbed cuffs and hem. So super strong. Alright, we have this bag and then we have that big bag right there. So, yeah guys, we got plenty to do. Alright, I did do the research on these. There's 2 of them. Try not to break them. They came home a long way with me. The ladies at the church were nice enough to wrap them for me. Check these out. There's 2 of them. And they are made by Silver Deer Christmas Animals Collection by Tom Rubel. There they are. They are the Christmas collection too. These are going to be a bitch to ship, but we're going to try. Because these are like $20 pieces and they were like $1. They were like $1. So I was like, I'm not leaving these behind. Maybe it'd be smarter to ship them one piece at a time instead of putting them both together. I don't know. But we're going to put these somewhere where they're not going to get broken. I don't even know where that is yet. Yeah, good. Alright, we're going to put them over here. We're going to put them... Whoops. Break them. Ooh, yeah, and that cord is in the way. Alright, guys, so they're kind of out of the way. They're out of the way, and then we have some records. I got to test all those. Don't remember what this is. Oh, yeah. My little box of treats. Check it out. Filled with Beatles. I can't believe nobody saw this. When people see cassettes, they don't really get excited. They don't really look. I always look at cassettes. I always look at the old media, the records, and the 8 tracks. Even some of the tape or whatever, the 8mm, things like that. But really cool. I might just include this with it, you know. I don't think I have any more Beatles to throw in with it. Would be nice if I did. I don't know what these are worth. This has to be at least $30 for all of these cassettes together. I could be wrong. It could be more. I don't think it would be less than $30. We got a bag. I think that one is double bag. Probably just put them away. Check this out. I think she charged me... Oh, that don't sound good. I didn't notice that. Something is definitely broken in here. There is a little plug there. I would have to take it apart to get out whatever is flapping around in there. That doesn't sound good. There's nothing I can. I'm not gonna open it. Yeah, something's definitely broke. I might just have to take the $3 loss. I can definitely plug it in. I don't want to take the plastic off it because then it's like, I'm pretty sure that's probably just a sticker there too that, I don't know, guys. This, we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do with that. That might just go to flea market. It's only a $30 item. It's not a super expensive item. Check out this Yo Gabba Gabba. This is a $20 CD. I seen a DVD yesterday or today. CD's in perfect condition. It's flawless. The case isn't. What I can do is I have cases. I can replace the case with a perfect case and sell it new other and get like 30 bucks for it. I can do that also. Possibility. The cases are the same. It's not like I'm replacing it with a different case. It's just going to be, it'll be pretty much the same. I think we're going to keep the paper. Throw that over there. Check out all these old records. I'm gonna put them all together because I know, like we got Old Yellers in there. Just a bunch of your different color records. These are all like Disney, so I wasn't gonna leave them. The other ones were like super old ones that are just not really valuable. Those I'll go through later and I'll check those out. And then here we got this whole big bag. Alright, so these are actually assembled inside. Remember, I only spent $40 total at this church sale. I grabbed both of these because they're both Mega Block sets. I think I can get about 20 for both of them sets, maybe 30. These probably don't have a ton of value. They probably charged me $25 for these cassettes. These are for micro cassette recorders. They are micro cassettes, whatever. Some of these items are from the estate sale that were just pushed. No, wait. Yeah, this is all estate sale. I'm sorry. Check out the monster cards. They're definitely going to sell now. I didn't even look at them. So that means they have all the monsters on them. Paid 50 cents for the whole bag. We got Frankenstein, Hunchback of Notre Dame. I mean, Teenage Werewolf. Oh, wow. These are cool. There's another one. So these are actually playing cards. Hopefully, when we go through these, they'll all be there. So these are from 1964. So these are old. These are cool. Here's directions for Monster Old Maid. That's what this is. Directions continued. So wonder how many cards are in the set. We'll have to count them. Hopefully all the cards are here to the monster set. And these are just in time for Halloween. Probably should have left these puzzles, but I did grab them. They are Darkwing Duck. Is that Darkwing Duck? And that is Launchpad. That one's Launchpad. This is Launchpad. And that's Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Scrooge McDuck and all that. That's the Walt Disney wooden puzzles. They're not worth that much. I probably should have left them. Also, in time for Halloween, we have the Darth Maul. I believe that's what this is. They put your stuff in there, and there you go. I'm guessing that this is probably worth a few bucks. It's from Spirit Halloween, and that's obviously what that is. It's a Halloween bag. We grabbed these Brooks. Really cool design. The problem is they're a little worn on the inside. They're a little torn. So I don't know. I don't know what those are worth yet. We'll look them up later. Then we did get a bunch of these. We got these Ray-Ban eyeglass holders. Maybe I'll lot these together because they might not have a ton of value by themselves. Then we got some iron. Wow, that one's cool. Is that one like ice skating? Yeah, cool. Oh, it's an ice. It's iron ice skating. Didn't even notice that. Cast iron skating and skiing set. I paid $5 for all of these, so this is probably like a $30 set. They could be a little bit more. Estate sales are really good to go to, guys, because a lot of times people are older, they pass away, and all of the stuff in the house is vintage and old and just, unfortunately for the person that passed away, fortunate for you because you find the stuff. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles. All right, check this glove out. Genuine leather Darby. So, cool. Oh, just like totally ripped. Man, that thing is just bad. Really bad. So, probably like a cool conversation piece, but I don't know, guys. It's genuine leather, but it's really, 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 wow. This one looks like it's in a little bit better condition, maybe. Check this out. These are old gloves, guys. Wow. Check that out. Imagine catching a baseball with that. This glove is... This one is a steer hide greased pocket. Is it made by... I don't even know. But I know that these are vintage gloves, and sometimes they do well. Sometimes they don't. That one right here, it says it's real leather, but man, that leather is just really falling apart on that glove. So that one is just, like I said, probably just more for like a conversation piece, since it's obviously falling apart. This, I don't know if I should have left this or not. This is like a Disney, first I thought it was the Noah's Ark. It's not. It's the Disney pirate ship, and it's not in the greatest condition. It is broken right there. I paid $4 for it, so I didn't pay a ton for that. Here's some more cards that were in with those monster cards. We have Game of Flags. We have Howdy Doody cards. And we have Walt Disneyland. These are from '64 also. Really cool. The monster cards, they might have came from Disney also. They might have did some Disney traveling, and that could have been where they got that stuff from. And then check this out. It was only 50 cents. We got the Sears and Roebuck and Company cheapest supply house consumer's guide, and it's just like filled with everything from Sears. This is cool. Probably not worth a bunch. I didn't even look that one up. I just grabbed it. And this is adjustable skate. This is a skate sharpener. I paid $1 for it. It's a vintage skate sharpener. Don't know. Like I said, I don't know if that has any value, but we got some skate. Not skate, but some train pieces. I think it's shell. It's like the whole train. We have the caboose. And I think that these are Fletcher, Bernhardt, and White. Don't even know, guys. I don't know. But I know I got the whole set, and I think she charged me like $1 for all of them, for all 4 of them. So they're all shell. So hopefully they have a little bit of value to them. Another Oakley case. I think I just sold an Oakley case, didn't I? Still got the Oakley wipe on the inside. Not worth a bunch. I usually get like $10 for stuff like this, but they're super light. They're easy to ship. So I got both the Ray-Bans and the Oakley. And check this out. Ray Stevens, I believe, was like a comedian. Was he a singer, country comedian, something like that? It's not made in USA, but it's in pretty good condition. Ray Stevens, vintage hat. There may have been better hats there. They might have been, taken. Check this out. This is on a K. This is a K product too. It's missing the foam. This would have been a hat that would have been all foam. So we have the John Deere K product. This may be the winner of the day. This may be what we're going to probably make most of our money off of. This could possibly be, I don't know if that was just a patch somebody put on there. It's on there pretty good. But, there's no John Deere on the inside. It's just a K product. So we'll have to look up K product John Deere. I was looking for an orange John Deere hat, and I couldn't find it. So, there you go. Not in the best condition, a little dirty, but it's okay. We got it. couple more hats. This one is Yellowstone National Park. It's got all the feet on it. They look like grizzly. Alright, so this one is grizzly bear. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. Yep, we definitely have plenty to do, guys. Plenty to do. Alright, this I only wanted because of the pins. And guess what? There was a Jordan pin. Don't know why he has these pins on here like this, but the hat itself, it's just a shoe store. But look, we have a Nike pin that's old, and then there was a Jordan pin and it broke off, and I'm like, man. Same could happen with this one. They obviously just need to be, wow, look at that. Look at that old Nike pin. This, and along with the Jordan pin, we'll probably get like $20 for, maybe more. But I gotta find the other piece, and I guess we're gonna have to glue it. Yep, we're gonna have to glue it, guys. Yeah, the other piece broke off, but I think it's in the bag. It's either in the bag or in my car. I gotta find it. And then we have like a little Bambi. These are old pins. Little stuff like this too does really well, guys, and this one looks like it's marked. The hat itself is pretty much junk, unless it's like a relevant. Yeah, it just says Hong Kong. It says Hong Kong, but it's like Bambi. Perfect time, you know. Christmas time, Santa, reindeer. And check this out, man. Look at that label. 100% leather, made in Taiwan. Adidas hat, guys. Oh, man. Check out the label. Oh, and look at the side. It's adjustable on the side. Like you just pull it back. Yep. Look at that. Oh, man. This is awesome. Look at the tag. It's a little ripped in the middle, but it is 100% leather Adidas, vintage Adidas hat. And it just needs to be cleaned. The brim is okay. It's not cracked. It's definitely wearable. Check that out. A leather Adidas hat. I don't even know what this is worth. I'm not even sure. But I knew that it was a definite grab. I'm going to have to clean it. Don't know what this is. Possibly could be like a G.I. Joe. Looks more like a replica, like just like a replica rifle. It looks like it would go to G.I. Joe, but I don't think that's what this is. I think it's something else. Then we have, I don't know what these are. I grabbed them because I wasn't sure. This is just like a bag of, there's metal. Check out these little things. These are, it says dog, and it's just like a bunch of, it's just a bag of toys, but there's metal in here. There's plenty of stuff here, guys, that is going to have some good value. So we're definitely doing great. We are doing great. We just got to get it listed. I picked up this knife set only because it was 50 cents. It's made by a company called Flint. I couldn't find this exact set. The knives are okay. They're in pretty good condition. They're not like all rusty. They're definitely used. There's another one. But I mean, they just say Flint USA Vanadium. So I don't know. It's just like a 3-piece knife set. That's definitely a butter. I think that's a butter knife. Like a bread knife. I think that's what that's called, a bread knife. But, I mean, for a 3-piece set, it's got to be worth at least $20 plus shipping. So, 50 cents, you can't beat that. And then, bam. We found another dealer car, guys. This is a dealer's car. This is the car that sat on the desk of a dealer that sold cars. This is an Oldsmobile. Oldsmobile, was that 30? Does that say 38? Probably say it on the bottom too. Trademark General Motors. This is a Johan model, Detroit. and it says 90, 98 maybe? Is it 98? I don't know. But I can tell you that it's not in perfect condition. It is broke. It is cracked there and cracked there, which is basically normal for these models. So a lot of them are not in very good condition. I did have the white one that still had the box. This one I don't know. The one with the box, I think I got like $50 for it. So this one I'm thinking more on the line of somewhere between $20 and $40, something like that. I could be wrong. This one could be a more rare model, could be worth more. But like I said, I don't know. I have to look that up. And check this out. This was cool. I definitely didn't want to leave these behind. I just thought that they were really neat. I think that's the spare tire. I don't know where it goes, but for the prices they were asking for these models, I wasn't going to leave them behind. So check this one out. I don't know if that's Model T. I don't know what it is, but it was only $2. So I was like, you know what? I have to get this. I know that this is the tire. Oh, darn. This is the spare that goes on it, and oh, you know where it went? It goes here. It goes there, and it's going to need what? Glued or just put on? There you go. Okay, you just have to push it through like that. Oh, did I break? Yeah, I broke it. I broke one of the pegs off because I'm too rough. Alright, we're going to have to figure out how to fix this. And whoops. That's going to be a hard glue right there, guys. I might just have to include it. I don't know what this is worth anyway. It's made by Gans. It says Tonawanda, New York, but it's made in China. Yeah, I don't know. It might not be worth that much anyway. We're just going to throw the pieces in there, and we're going to deal with it later. I don't know. And then I've seen these before. I actually have one. These are made out of brass, but they are music boxes, and they all work. The one that I have doesn't work. This one is a steamroller. This one's really cool. Come on. I know you work. A little dirty in there. This one is King of the Road. Not a toy for something. This made in China. And let's see. King of the Road. Alright, cool. So there's that one. Then there's this one. Does the trunk open? The trunk opens. I think that actually turns it on. Does that turn it on and off? I don't even know. This one is made in Hong Kong. This one might be a little bit older. But anyway, I was like, you know what? Let me just grab them. They're only $2 a piece. We got the steamroller. I don't know why it's a steamroller, but then this one could be a Model T. I don't really know. But then we have a train. We have another one that is a train that also works. Let's see. Wind it like that. There. And this one works. And it has a little piece on the top. So, like I said, I don't know what these are worth. This one's made really rough, isn't it? It says made in Hong Kong. Glory, glory, hallelujah. That's what that one sings. Alright, so we have that one down. Alright, let's just finish up here, guys. We got a couple more items. We're just going to put these in the bag. Move on with our lives. There's the rest of the... There it is. There's the pin, guys. Jordan. We got to fix that one. I'm just going to have to glue it. This was $1. This is a hunter's poncho. So, I don't know what it's worth. Ugh. It stinks. You might have to get rid of that. don't know why it smells like that. It stinks. Yeah, that smells. Oh, God. It's stinky. Alright, so these, I believe these are hunting, camping. This is camping. Let's see. You gotta put that one like that. There. These are camping silverware. So there's that. And then there's what? Another set. So there's 2 sets. So you have 2 sets of camping silverware. I'm not sure what those are worth. They were super cheap. This one was only $1. This one is the Ford Model T. Man, that glass is really... Take the sticker off. And this one is not a 1912. Ooh. Just really, really dusty. Someone's definitely going to want this. This is really cool. I don't know what this is worth, but we will figure it out. These are all 50 cents a piece. I wish I could have found more of them. I think they from Pizza Hut. I think these were from Pizza Hut. Disney. Yeah, I think that these were from Pizza Hut, but we have 3 of them. We have 2 of him and 1 of him. There we go. So, I don't know what they're worth. I know I had him listed for a while, and he took a really long time to sell. So I was just going to put these together. Maybe sell the one that's in better condition without the pen mark all over it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that off. These might not have much value. That might just be worth it for me just to throw them away or donate them. Check this West clock out. Hold on, guys. I got some dust on me. There's a little dust on the bottle. We got a West clock. I always pick them up when I see them, but this one is plastic. I've never seen like a plastic one like this. It kind of like has like a boating type of like a mariner type of design. I didn't test it, which I probably should have, but I think it takes battery. So what do you say? Whoops. What do you say we put a battery in it? See if it works. Alright. Let's test it out, guys. Alright. Battery time. Let's see. It'd be really cool if this worked because I think this is a really dope looking clock. And it's not working. What is this? Is that the alarm? Yeah. I think that's the alarm. On. Off. Alright, so that's the alarm. That's the time. How do you set the alarm? Yeah, because the second hand would be moving. I think that's a reset button. Let me see if we can reset. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Let me try to clean it real quick, guys. Take you 2 seconds. You know what I mean? Might have to shoot it up with some alcohol. Battery might not work either. Let me grab this one because I know that this battery works. Alright, so here's what I do. I know those batteries are new. Is that part wet? Yeah. What I usually do is I usually put alcohol on a tip. 80% or whatever that I use. Forget. It is dirty on the inside also. And it's probably from dirty batteries. But what I do is I'm going to clean the contacts. I'm going to clean those contacts, but they don't really look that bad. Sometimes this is why they don't work. Yeah, it is dirty. Well, we'll see. Still looks a little dirty on the inside. I might have to clean it more, but we'll give it another shot. It's just not ticking. I think it needs some scraping. It looks like it was damaged all the way through, because here's where it would have leaked on the battery, most likely. And then there's a big stain up there in the corner, so there's a possibility that we have some corrosion. Sometimes if you scrape them a little bit, sometimes it works. I'm trying to see, yeah. Come on, guys, I'm trying, because this is a cool little clock if we can get it to work. Q-tips are crap. This battery actually doesn't look good. No, I'll try to work on it a little bit more. Sometimes if you nudge the second hand. Nope. I don't know, guys. We're gonna have to work on this another time because it's taking up too much time. Get it? Too much time. But yeah, we'll work on that another day. Maybe I can get it to work. We'll just have to keep at it. And then, last but not least, we have a couple more items. This one has a box to it, but the box kind of like exploded. It's a floodlight lantern, which I don't know. But like I said, the box exploded and just kind of blew up. But I don't know if this is worth anything. It was only $1, so I kind of just took a chance on it without even looking it up, which I don't recommend that you do at all. Yeah, see all these the box is just going to be I'm just going to probably throw no, I don't know. Coleman self-heating iron. That's what that's for. Alright, so it might be worth something, but then check this out. This is just like a little, maybe that's where the gun goes. Just put it in here. It's just like a small little little tool belt. It's got all of like the plastic. It's Craftsman too. It's just cute. It's just really cute. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just put the mini gun with it or something. Or oh, you know what? They go on the tree. They're ornaments. So perfect time for Christmas. Just really cool. Yup. See, there's the hammer. And then that was just maybe kind of thrown in there. And then there's the drill, which doesn't have anything on it. So, okay. Cool. Maybe I'll just put the gun with it. How about that? Tools and guns go hand in hand, right? Sure. There you go. Whatever. I don't know what this is worth. I paid 50 cents. So altogether we have, what, $1.25 in total in that? I might be able to get 20 bucks for it. So maybe more, maybe not. I think I'm going to throw that pouch away because it just really stinks. I don't know what the deal is with it, but... And, of course, we did get another Walkman. It's not a super rare one, but we're going to try and put some batteries in it, see if we can get it to work. Batteries in it. They look really old. And it's making noise, but nothing's spinning, which means that it's probably got a bad belt in it, which is never a good sign. You have it set over here. Batteries over here. It'd be a miracle if I get it to work. They almost never do. And this is going to be the last item, guys. And we're done. Done boring you. I hope you guys weren't bored. I hope you really enjoyed the video. Super long. Sorry. Here's the back, and it's missing the clip. It's missing the belt clip. So, I think I have this model. I might have a broken model of this with the belt clip on it. I might be able to combine this. Or it might just get thrown into that pile if it doesn't work. Yeah. It's not working. Does it have radio? No. Yeah, it has radio. How do you turn it to radio? Super loud. Shining armor from a long time ago. Did I see you there? Take me to my castle far away. Alright. It works, but the tape player don't work. Of course it doesn't work. Of course. It's doing something though. This one might actually be worth me trying to mess with it, so we'll see. It's not spinning, so I already know right there it needs a belt. But I do have the belts. I just don't like to do this, guys. It's so time consuming, and they don't sell for much. I mean, it is all original. It's got the original headphones to it, but that is it. And we are going to throw that poncho away because it stinks, and it's stinky. Don't know why I did that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash the thumbs up button, hit the notification bell down below to get notified when I post new crap. Anyway, it's not crap, but thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate all the people that I run into when I'm out and about. People that I know that watch my videos, people that are newly subscribed. Try to get as much content up as I can. As you guys know, it is fourth quarter. It's going to be the busiest time of the year, so I'm going to be trying to get this crap listed so I can sell it, make some money, and buy some Christmas gifts for my grandchildren and for my kids. They're a little bit old for Christmas, but, you know, you're never too old for Christmas, right? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Peace out.